To rejection. For every role I get, there's about 10,000 that I don't. Empty the tank, put everything you got into it, and it's gonna suck sometimes. But if it was easy, everyone would do it. So.
As always, looking for a peaceful.
Okay, well, I'll tell you a story about this. My wife, I have 2 kids. I have a 10-year-old and a 7-year-old. Do you play Fortnite or Minecraft or whatever? My kid hears and sees worse things in those games, so I'm gonna start showing them. So we started with Gremlins and Ghoulies and Critters, and then I moved up to Final Destination because they were fun and cheeky. Last week, my son said, I want to watch Nightmare on Elm Street. And I was like, okay, that's cheesy. That's like Robert Englund's very like over the top. My wife lost her goddamn mind. She comes in and she's like, how dare you show him Nightmare on Elm Street? And I was like, by the way, my wife showed him Deadpool vs. Wolverine, which is a million times more violent, more vicious and cussing. So I was not able to. Have you seen Nightmare on Elm Street yet?
I have, yes.
Yeah. This is not an exaggeration. I was forced to sleep in the guest house for 2 nights. What's your name?
Michael.
M-I-C-H-A-E-L?
Yes.
That's how I felt about Terrifier when my husband said, oh, we watched Terrifier. And
I didn't have to sleep anywhere else, but we did have that conversation. She was like...
Well, no, I didn't even know what it was. I was like, because I don't really watch horror movies. And so someone goes, oh, people had to leave the theater for that. And I come running home and I'm like, what is that movie about?
Have you seen Terrifier?
Yes. I've seen all 3 of them.
Yeah. So I just made, my next movie is with Sienna, Lauren Rivera. So she's the next film I just finished. Her, and a guy named Jaimin Hunsu from Blood Diamond and Quiet Place called Twisted. So look out for that.
Definitely will. How'd you get started?
Full Sail in Florida. I went to a film school here in Florida.
Really?
Which one?
Full Sail. It's in Winter Park. It's like the DeVry of film schools. But I left KU, which I was going, Kansas University, and I went to Florida to try to figure out what I was going to do, and I went to Full Sail. And then 1.5 years after leaving Full Sail, I got Saw 2. I was young. I was 23, I think. 24, something like that. So you have time. You have some time. You have another decade.
Into acting.
Well, Michael, it's a pleasure to meet you. It's nice to meet you. Here, let's get together. Let's pose for the video, just so you can pull still frames out.
Yep, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'm doing videos, so if you want to be animated, that's cool.
I hadn't thought of that.
Thank you. Come on. What's up, dude?
That's an official song.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Scooby-Doo, where are you? We're Spooky Empire. Duh. And Scrappy-Doo, too. Come on. Creeper. Creeper. Ghost Clown. Look into my pendant. You're getting sleepy. Yeah, like, look. We got this, man. As long as we got a cheeseburger, we're going to solve the mystery. Yeah. Well, oh boy. Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
lighting in these situations. It's never, and we get even lighting because I make composites out of these. I cut them out, put them in a scene, so I need good equal lighting on them, and I can go from there.
There are those who call me Tim.
sci-fi stuff tied in.
Yes.
So I love my music, I love my comics, and a lot of times those worlds kind of get combined. It was just a bad day in space. All right, but
I love it.
it's a bad day in space for a lot of peeps out there, you know. So you had, you know, you just gotta really look and have fun. But like, I think in the corner here, there's a phone box, and there's like even an ET. He was trying to phone home, but he didn't quite make it. But he's there. But you can just have fun looking for home. So yeah, I'm in South Florida.
South Florida.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a 3, 2, 1, and come out and fight. 3, 2, 1, go!
But if you look through the site, you want to order here.
This is an intense match. Nice. I love it.
Now, who's boss? Who's the boss?
She's the boss.
kid, you're 10, you're 14, you're sitting at home, maybe you're involved in local theater or something like that. What inspires you to go from there to where you are now?
Great question.
That's a great question. First of all, it was movies. I was a big fan of movies growing up. My parents made sure I had a great education in film, and it was really the film Who Framed Roger Rabbit that made me want to do movies. Because they put out a featurette on TV for an hour that showed how the movie was made, and I had never seen how a movie was made before, and I was like fascinated by that. So I was like, that seems like something that would be a lot of fun to do. And that was an inspiration. The other one was, I was always doing theater growing up, and I was bullied all the time at school, and especially middle school was really hard for me, and I was very shy. And my mom was like, you should let your classmates see this other side of you, your funny side. And that year we did a production of Mickey's Christmas Carol, and she's like, you do a great Mickey Mouse, why don't you audition for this show and do it? And I did, and I got cast as Mickey/Bob Cratchit, and I had a great time, and things started going wrong in the show, and I would just start improvising on the spot and cracking jokes. Like at one point, like our Cratchit family table broke and sent this little chicken over the audience, and I'm like, oh, I guess we're having fast food tonight. And everyone's like, oh my God. And it was the first time that school I had ever had people laughing with me instead of at me. And I had the power for once, and I loved it, and I didn't want to give that up, and I love that feeling of just bringing joy and happiness to people. And I'm like, this is what I want to do. And so I really got more involved in doing community theater. And then my mom, when I was in college, I actually was trying to be practical with my life. So I went to college and got a degree in elementary education. And my mom, unfortunately, passed away from cancer while I was doing my final years of studies. And I had an epiphany one day doing story time with my students, and I realized I was having so much more fun doing the silly voices for the characters and entertaining my students instead of teaching them. And I'm like, this is what I really need to do with my life. And I talked to my dad that night, and he's a NASA engineer, and I expected a whole blowback from him. He's like, no, your mom and I always thought you should do this, but we don't want to tell you what to do with your life. I'm like, oh, I had a speech. I was gonna get you on my side, have you weeping and everything, but okay, thanks, Dad. And so I finished up my degree and went off to New York, and the rest was history. It took a lot of perseverance. I struggled for like over a decade just waiting tables and doing side acting jobs and just auditioning as much as possible. And one day I came across this little audition for a movie called Terrifier, and everything changed. And that brought me to these guys eventually, because a lot of our Terrifier crewmates worked with and went to school with Steve, and the roles collided, and here we are.
Outstanding. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was a long answer.
Used to be a Motley Crue.